With the success of the first installment, Jungle Cruise 2 seems like a foregone conclusion, but will the action/adventure film ever happen? Starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt, Jungle Cruise arrived in theaters and on Disney Plus Premier Access in July 2021 after a year-long delay due to the pandemic. The film, which is based on the Disney theme park ride, may have wrapped up its main story, but the movie has proven popular and successful enough to warrant another trip around the river bend. Jungle Cruise has a pretty self-contained story, but a sequel was never off the table and there were early talks to return for another installment before the film was released. Though Disney's recent live-action movies have fallen short of expectations, Jungle Cruise was one of the rare success stories. With Blunt and Johnson's immense star power in mind, it's no surprise that Jungle Cruise 2 is a project that could move forward at any moment. Here's everything to know about the sequel, who will be back, and what to expect in terms of story. Jungle Cruise 2 latest news. The Rock addresses a sequel. The history of the Disney sequel has been somewhat rocky, but the latest news sees The Rock provide a non-committal answer about Jungle Cruise 2. The former pro wrestling star gushed about reuniting with former co-star Emily Blunt in the upcoming film, The Smashing Machine, but was somewhat evasive when asked about the Disney sequel. Possibly, Johnson said cryptically, down the line, "Yeah, I'd want to do it. Maybe, we'll see." The actor is not known to turn down sequels, and his answer could simply represent his desire to work with Disney again in the future. Jungle Cruise 2 is not confirmed. Conflicting reports about the sequel. Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt, and Jack Whitehall in Jungle Cruise. Despite an announcement in 2021 that confirmed Jungle Cruise 2 was happening, no further news has been revealed in the years since. It seems as if the announcement was somewhat premature, especially when it confirmed that the original cast were reprising their roles. Considering Dwayne Johnson's answer to recent questions about the sequel, it's clear that whatever plans may have been in place are not in place anymore. Though this doesn't eliminate the possibility of a sequel, it certainly isn't confirmed yet. Jungle Cruise 2 cast. Will Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt return? Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt in Jungle Cruise. The cast of Jungle Cruise was perhaps its most exciting feature, and if a sequel does eventually materialize, it will need that star power once again. The most likely returns for the sequel would be its two dynamic leads, meaning Emily Blunt would be on hand to reprise her role as the pioneering botanist Dr. Lily Houghton. Likewise, aloof boat captain and secret immortal conquistador Frank Wolf will also likely be on hand, with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson once again playing the part. Jungle Cruise 2 story. What could happen in the sequel? Emily Blunt in Jungle Cruise. The ending of Jungle Cruise wrapped up most of the film's loose ends, but there's a chance Jungle Cruise 2 could focus on another curse that Lily finds or has been researching. Though no story details have been confirmed, this could send her, Frank, and brother McGregor on another continent-hopping adventure. With Johnson's Frank no longer tethered to the riverside and his curse broken, there are plenty of avenues the plot could take that don't require him to stay put in the Amazon. What's more, Jungle Cruise follows some of the premise from Pirates of the Caribbean, which closed out one story and introduced an entirely new one in its sequel, so it's likely the latest Disney film will take another page out of its book and do the same. And while Jungle Cruise did leave certain things open-ended, it's more likely Jungle Cruise 2 will tackle a fresh story with new characters rather than revisiting old ones.